Alright, what is up, chat? Welcome to Game Prediction Wednesdays. You can, well, expect these on Wednesdays, but well, it'll be Wednesday by the time this uploads, but don't tell anyone, but I'm recording this on Tuesday. But I do want to talk about what I hope we see in Spider-Man 3.
Don't mind if I do.
If anything, I want to see one symbiote suit, that's it. That's all I want to see. Maybe a couple more, but I'm going to talk about suits and stuff. I originally did a podcast on Spider-Man 2 whenever I heard it's first going to release, but I didn't really finish it. I talked about what I hope was in the game and about what I knew about the game. I might release that at some point. Well, I have no clue. But I do want to see a bunch of Spider-Man. I'm assuming... Okay, so I saw the other day a gameplay video for Spider-Man 3. It looked basic. But I'm hoping to see... We got the introduction of Silk. We already got that. But I want to see Silk, like, in a full entirety. Like, I want her to be introduced and then become a playable character, possibly in Spider-Man 4. If Spider-Man 3 doesn't end the series, or hopefully Silk gets her own spin-off game. Which I think, you know, would be pretty cool. So then I got to thinking, there's gonna be suits that I'm gonna want. And if there's something that I really do want from Spider-Man 3, it has to be the Spectacular Spider-Man suit. I wanted it for this game. I'm probably gonna get this game twice already, so, because I want to get mods for it on PC. And I figured that I want to see more of a Spider-Man, a Spectacular Spider-Man specifically. Because that TV show was my childhood. I mean, I wish we could have saw the suit in here, especially like the symbiote suit and stuff. Because that is one of my favorite symbiote suits.
And today's lesson is never send a
But in my opinion, I would have rathered... There's some suits that, and I'm gonna go through here in a moment, of suits that I want to see return, and suits that I don't want back. Because, well, some of the suits in this game was trash. And Insomniac, you know this. But, of course, I love the Advanced 2.0 comeback, and I want, like, the symbiote suits to come back, hopefully. Just like most, like, either this one, like, the black suit from Raimi, and then, like, the classic black suit. That's all I want back. I don't want to see him have anti-venom. I want to see it ready to use or get rid of. I want the classic suit to come back, obviously. I really want the Scarlet 3 suit to come back. Same with the advanced suit, but make it red like remastered. I do not want to see the Kuma suit. Hybrid, I do want to see back because it looks better in this game. Amazing, both the amazing suits, $20.99, but I do want a Spider-Verse variation of this. I don't really want this to come back, unless it's unless it's Kane. I do want to see Superior Spider-Man and Anti-Rock come back. I love these two suits, especially like Arachnite and shit. I do not want this to come back. This I want to come back. I do not want you to come back. I want you to come back. I do want this, and these. I want this entire row to come back. I want this and that to come back. I do want to see the Hellfire Gala suit. I want to see these two. And if they do include Miles, which they most likely will, let's face it, I want to see all these suits come back, but here's a twist. I'm going to have them replace the mask, in my opinion. Make it so that way, and change the colors around it. I do want to see this back. I want to see this entire row back. I don't want to see you back. Like, all these are so good minus this guy. This guy can go fuck off. I want to see these back, my symbiote suits. I want to see this suit back. I want to see that. I definitely want to see Uptown Pride suit back. in my opinion. Because, you know, it's so fucking good. Like, after I knocked it in Miles Morales, that's all I used. My spider suits. I will say this, Spider-Verse is a must-have, and if we do get DLC for this game, which, let's face it, now that it's been rumored that we might actually, I want to see it. Because I've been wanting DLC for this game. Because, let's face it, the main story was way too fucking easy. And now, I think it's now. Is it right for Insomniac to cancel it because it got leaked? No, they shouldn't have. But this is off topic. But here is some things I do want Spider-Man 3 to fix. For example, I want them to fix the gadget system. I especially want them to fix that because I loved the gadget system in the first game in Miles Morales. Those are peak. Like, I'd rather use those more than these. This little shitty gadget wheel over here, which I wish I could help edit in, but I have to upload this on my PlayStation, so. To my book, bitch. Anyway. Well, then, there's a lot of games that are coming out, but I'm excited for Insomniac's Wolverine game, which I do want to talk about in another video. Probably next Wednesday, because I want to reserve this for Spider-Man 3. But I want either Carnage to be the villain or Green Goblin, if anything. But I do not want to see another symbiote invasion. If anything, I want Norman to start in his like classic getup and like the armored version kind of, and then work his way into the Goblin we see in Ultimate Spider-Man TV show. Like at the very end of the story. Because, you know, I think that would be cool. And I'm running out of things to say. But the missions, they gotta create better side missions, and they have to make the crimes good again. Because let's face it, crimes in this game sucked. Now, am I glad they aren't for 100%? Unlike some games, Marvel Spider-Man, which I'm not hating on, it's a peak game. It's my childhood, in my opinion. But, honestly, I'm glad that they didn't make the crimes part of 100%, but the crimes in this game sucked. Let's be honest. Like, I would rather actually go swing assist 0 on those Taskmaster challenges, or even those fucking challenges in Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, than fucking do the crimes in these games, other like for gameplay and stuff. Because like, they just sucked so bad. And I think it's understandable here, because I've heard people talk about it a lot. And from what I've been hearing, like, honestly, it sucks, because, like, okay, like, the police could have shootouts for demons. There's no police in this game. I've seen, like, 5 police cars total. And I don't know why police aren't prominent. In my opinion, they did Yuri dirty. Just plain out dirty. Like, she went from being one of the most badass Spider-Man characters and having such a good ending story in during the City That Never Sleeps. For them just to ruin it all in Spider-Man 2. They took something good and ruined it. Which mildly annoys me. Because I wish we could have saw that. Oh, I didn't even realize Miles is fighting here. I do want to see like the dual gameplay here. But I do kind of want a system kind of like the Lego games, where you can do like a multiplayer. For example, say your friend comes over and they want to play Spider-Man 3 with you. I think that'd be cool. Man, my PS such a good deal. But they ruined so many characters. I wish they used the old MJ face model. Honestly, in my opinion. I do kind of want to. I know some of you may say in this series MJ may be like the love of his life and some shit, but I don't see them working out. Honestly, I want them to introduce Gwen. Because I think that'd be cool. Because I love Gwen, trust me. Trust me. And I want a Spider-Verse related side mission again. Because let's face it, I want to see him to be able to segue into the Across Spider-Verse film whenever it happened. I want to be able to see that segue in. Because we saw Insomniac Spider-Man in that film. And we just saw the suit unknown in Into the Spider-Verse. Which, honestly, I'd think it'd be cool for another... Now, did I hate the Spider-Bots in this game? Yeah, but would I rather be like the full side mission, kind of like the first games? Yes. In my opinion here, the side game... Well, oh my god. The side missions in this game sucked. Like, it makes me want to redo Taskmaster and Screwball. They're annoying. But at least there's somewhat good content and give you a good reward. And the token systems, I get it. It could be tedious collecting that many tokens. But there's... Tech parts? Really, man? Fucking tech parts. That's all you need to complete the entire thing. Tech parts and some hero tokens, they ain't gonna cut it. Like, I honestly feel like it's a disservice to mostly this shit. Because they just such a good system in Miles Morales and stuff. Miles Morales, okay, it did have shorter stuff, but to be fair, it was a shorter game. It's supposed to hold us over until this game came out. Which I wish Insomniac would do a sequel kind of like that before Spider-Man 3 comes out. Because let's face it, that is good as hell. But when you complete Spider-Man 2, you don't really want to come back to it. Especially after you platinum it, like me, I'm only coming back for it to New Game Plus and videos. But a game should want you coming back. For example, me with Spider-Man and stuff. The first game. Especially, I caved in and bought the remaster just so I can platinum it again. Because I'm an addicted nerd. Sue me. If you think it's a waste of money. It's my life, let me live it. Anyway. Well, I died in the UK. But, especially, you want your game to be so good that they're gonna want to remaster it. For example, I could see them honestly doing a remaster of Miles Morales. Because of how good it was. Now, do I agree with some of the mechanics in Miles Morales? With some of it. Like, especially like the FNSM map, I hate it. Like, I always turn on the shortcut for the thing. Because of how annoying it is to open.
There's an ambulance nearby. I can take you to it. You're amazing. Thank you.
But after I'll end up completing Miles Morales, I still go back, but I'm probably going to use that for gameplay videos now on. That's what I'm talking about Spider-Man 2. I'm going to try keeping the gameplay videos related to what I'm talking about. If that's fair for you. But I know I may be getting some hate right now, depending from if any of you saw the Koofies and Kelgis video. Until I get any more evidence to be disproven otherwise, that's my thoughts. But how come we did not bring him just to the clinic right there? Anyway.
Here you go. Now you're in much better hands.
But that, I want to see them bring back Harry. I want to see him bring him back. I want to see Venom as a good guy. Kind of like Tom Hardy's version in what is now technically in the MCU, which he would be carried on into instead of a Sonyverse. And I wish we could have gotten like, the fact that some missions were free playing, which they should be. Like I would, if I could, I would go back into the first Spider-Man game and replay every mission there because of how good it was. And I have completed that game a total of 12 times right now, including remastered. I've completed it that many times from how addicted I am to it. Because it's such a good story. And especially the heartbreaking end. Ooh, it pulls out your heartstrings. But it shows the struggles of Peter Parker. And I don't want Peter to feel nerfed in the next game. Because let's face it, Peter in this game felt nerfed. And it's honest. Because he really was nerfed a lot. Like, it felt like he's weaker than he was in the first game. What is moving toward me? Oh, it's just... Yeah, anyway. Okay, that's another thing to add. Fix the physics. Oh, hi, Benson. I see you're back. Again. No one knows you, Benson. Also, they doesn't need to be this strong enemies. Like, this reminds me of the fucking Demon Whiplash enemies. No, I know they weren't just demon, but still, you know what I mean. It reminds me a lot of them. It annoys the fuck out of me. And honestly, in my opinion, Spider-Man PS4 did the enemies so good. Like, they did not do them dirty. Unlike some games. Like, I don't like playing as Miles as much as Peter. And I'm not racist, don't call me it. I know what you're thinking. But I just have more experience of Peter. And Peter, in my eyes, is the Spider-Man. In this universe. Also, fun fact, Yuri Downfall did play Spider-Man Marvel Rivals, which I did see, which I'm going to cover that soon. Probably in tomorrow, next Wednesdays. But after, I want to be able to see these characters come back, but in a good way. Unlike some of how this game did. I don't want to see these symbiote enemies anymore. Oh, I was just about to speak of Yuri. And there she is. But I don't want to see these trash symbiotes. They suck. Especially, I really kind of miss the old mechanics really. Like, most of them are here, but still. Even a symbiote suit doesn't make sense. I get theories of Peter's bad mental space being what caused it, but still. It's not its full potential. Which I wish it was. Because that would have been cool, in my opinion. Also, I want to be able to actually come back to the game after I 100% it. Because in the Hunter bases, I wanted to go back to it, but I couldn't. Unlike the Demon that has its rocks on labs in the first two games. I do want to see that return. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on Spider-Man 3, what I want to see. And I do want to see them possibly bring back Silver Sable for Osborn. Anyway. For now, bye. It's been fun.